Nina loved the ocean. She would sit on the shore for hours, listening to the waves crash and retreat. To her, the sea was alive, always whispering. One evening, as the sun painted the sky orange, Nina heard something new, a gentle humming hidden in the water. Curious, she leaned closer. The waves seemed to sing, their rhythm soft and steady, like a lullaby. Closing her eyes, Nina let the sound fill her heart. It felt as if the ocean was sharing a secret. Every part of nature had music. If only you listened. From that day on, whenever Nina heard wind in the trees, birds in the morning, or rain tapping the roof, she smiled. The sea's song had taught her to hear the hidden music of the world. She realized that the ocean's song was a reminder that everything is connected. The gentle waves, the soaring birds, the rustling leaves, all part of a grand, harmonious symphony. Nina began to explore further, venturing into forests and climbing hills. Everywhere she went, she discovered new melodies. The creaking of branches in the wind became a mournful ballad. The chirping of crickets at night turned into a lively dance. She learned to appreciate the quiet moments too. The soft patter of rain on her window was a soothing lullaby, perfect for drifting off to sleep. One day, Nina decided to share her newfound appreciation for nature's music with others. She gathered her friends and family and took them to her favorite spot on the beach. She closed her eyes and listened intently. Then she described the ocean's song, its gentle rhythm and calming melody. At first, her friends and family were skeptical, but as they sat in silence, listening to the waves, they began to hear it too. They realized that Nina was right. Nature was full of music, if only they took the time to listen. From that day on, Nina and her friends and family made it a point to spend time in nature, listening to its music. They hiked through forests, explored meadows, and swam in lakes, always with their ears open. They discovered new sounds and melodies, each one more beautiful than the last. They learned to appreciate the simple things in life, like the sound of the wind in the trees or the chirping of birds in the morning. Nina's love for the ocean and its song had transformed her life and the lives of those around her. She had discovered that nature was a never-ending source of inspiration and joy. And she knew that as long as she kept listening, she would always hear the music of the world. One sunny afternoon, while exploring a hidden cove, Nina stumbled upon a group of children playing near the water. They were laughing and splashing, their voices blending with the sound of the waves. Nina smiled, realizing that even the children's laughter was part of nature's grand symphony. She approached them and asked if they had ever listened to the ocean's song. The children looked at her with curiosity, unsure of what she meant. Nina explained that the ocean had a melody all its own, a gentle rhythm that could soothe and inspire. She encouraged them to close their eyes and listen carefully. At first, the children were hesitant, but eventually they agreed. They sat in silence, listening to the waves crash against the shore. Slowly, they began to hear it, the ocean's song, a gentle lullaby that filled their hearts with peace. They realized that Nina was right. Nature was full of music if only they took the time to listen. From that day on, the children joined Nina on her adventures, exploring the natural world and listening to its melodies. They learned to appreciate the beauty and wonder of nature, and they shared their discoveries with others. Nina's legacy lived on, inspiring generations to come to listen to the music of the world. As the years passed, Nina continued to explore and discover new sounds and melodies. She traveled to far-off lands, climbed towering mountains, and swam in deep oceans. Everywhere she went, she found music, a symphony of sounds that celebrated the beauty and diversity of life. She shared her experiences with others, writing books and giving speeches that inspired people to connect with nature. Nina became a renowned explorer, an environmentalist, dedicating her life to protecting the natural world. She knew that the ocean song was a reminder that everything is connected and that it was our responsibility to care for the planet. And so, Nina continued to listen, to learn, and to share, spreading the message of nature's music to all who would hear it. One evening, as the sun set over the ocean, Nina sat on the shore, listening to the waves. She closed her eyes and smiled, feeling grateful for all that she had experienced. The ocean's song had guided her, inspired her, and transformed her life. And she knew that as long as she kept listening, she would always hear the music of the world. The gentle breeze whispered through the tall grass, carrying the scent of salt and sea. Nina felt at peace, knowing that she had made a difference in the world, one song at a time.